In this video, you're going to learn about event response ads and how you can promote your event with Facebook ads so you get more responses and have a successful event. We'll start by really understanding what events responses ads are and some of the benefits of them. Then we will look and get some examples and understand some of the copy that you can use for these type of ads to make them more successful. We're going to look at a couple of case studies here just to get some ideas in terms of targeting and other type of event ads you could set up. Then we'll look into Facebook and show you how to set up an event on your Facebook page. That's the first thing you need to do before you can actually promote it. And then we will finish up once again inside the Ads Create tool and walk you through the process of setting up an events response ad and some of the things to look out for when doing so. So what is an event response ad? Well, it's as the name suggests, you're really promoting your event to get more people to attend. Now that could be an opening day, it could be a launch of a product line in store, but this is all going to happen offline. These are offline events that we're really talking about here. Now, as I said, the first thing you have to do is create an event directly from your Facebook page, and then you spread the word with the adverts. Now you can choose your audience. It can be based on age, gender, interest, location. You can use custom audiences as well. And when a person joins your event or shows their interest, it'll automatically be added to their calendar on Facebook. So by promoting your event, you're going to boost the awareness of it. You're going to allow people to say they're coming in a very simple way. And then you have all of the insights and analytics on your Facebook page to understand how many people are coming, how many people have accepted as well. So it's kind of an event management solution as well. Let's start to dig into some of the examples and have a look at what these really look like. So I'm inside of the Facebook ads guide. You can come here anytime you want, just type it into Google and to have a look at these great examples. So you can see join us. That's probably a good piece of copy to start with. Join us at our open house. We'll be dishing out famous apple pie to show our thanks. So there's a great free incentive for people to come in, and you can see that there is a nice picture of the event that's relevant. You have our date here, very easy to see the time. I can also see how many people are interested in going and how many people confirm that they're actually going. So this is what it looks like on desktop. This is what it looks like on the news feed here. Now let's have a look at a couple of case studies. Now in this case study, they don't actually use this event response feature, but I thought it was pretty interesting to just look at some of the targeting that they did for this. So they were really promoting ticket sales. They did it in a slightly different way, but you can see that the main target for their campaigns was a custom audience created from people who have liked their Facebook page, also ice hockey fans and online ticket buyer database. So that was their people who'd bought the tickets previously. And then what they also did is they targeted ads to a lookalike audience based off of this custom audience. So for your own event, when you're setting that up, you can target people who are your Facebook fans, create a custom audience for that. You can create people who are interested in what you're offering. And also if you have any customers, you can target them as well from that database. So you can combine a number of custom audiences into one audience for this campaign. And then you can also, in a separate ad set, build a lookalike audience based off that as well. So I wanted to show you this just to give you some ideas in terms of the targeting for this type of event response ad. Now let us look at another case study here. This is from Miami Dolphins. And again, they were really trying to get people to an event. Now this event wasn't actually a game. It was a tour of its new stadium. And really what they did here was they generated 4,600 high quality leads. Now what was the goal of this? Well, the goal was to ultimately drive new season ticket memberships. So a pretty smart strategy. It is an event. Essentially, it's a tour. They have that incentive to get people involved, maybe like the free apple pie that we've seen, but really the goal was to drive those season ticket memberships. Now, Once again, they didn't actually use the event response feature, but what they did is that they ran a number of lead ads in inviting fans of the Facebook page, I guess, to sign up for the new tour stadium. So I wanted to show you this example just to show you that you don't have to just use the event response feature to really create these type of ads. You can be pretty creative in terms of using the lead ads as well, if it's something more like you need their details and you want to keep the numbers down. But you can also use the event response ad if it's quite an open event and you don't need to really manage the numbers like you would here. Now let's look into a Facebook page, because the first thing you need to do to create an event response ad is to actually create an event. So come into your Facebook page, and down on the sidebar on the left hand side here you can see events. Just click on that. Then you just need to go ahead and click create event. Now you can change this photo as you want. You can edit the name. As always, these fields are really going to be dependent on the event that you're setting up. So you just put in your event name, location, the date, just put it for tomorrow, and any details, categories about it. You want to include this stuff, so maybe people, they can really understand what this type of event is. You can put a description and some keywords in there. You can say if it's kid friendly and free admission, important things to add in. If people need to buy tickets or even just reserve a ticket, you can pop that in there, and there are loads of online services where you can get free ticketing. You can just look them up on Google. In terms of co-hosts, then you can add people to help manage this. Now here's a cool thing that you can do. Instead of publishing it straight away to your page, you might want to work on it for a little bit, maybe show some colleagues. So you can save a draft and maybe show this to some colleagues, work on it. Is it clear? Are those the exact dates we want to work from? Now, once you do publish it, what you want to do then is push it through the organic channels get people posted on your Facebook page, encourage people to share to friends. Then you can come in to your Facebook Ads Create tool and really start to promote it then through Facebook ads. So what is your marketing objective? It's going to be engagement here. And we're really looking at an event response here. So select engagement, event response, and click continue. Now, in terms of the audience for this, as we said in this example here, you could select a custom audience. So website custom audience, people who've engaged with your Facebook page. We've talked about setting those up before. So you can include numerous ones here if you want, your lookalike audience even, etc. So like this example of the LCH lines here, you can add that in. And coming back here, you can even include location and interests, etc. as well. So we've gone through those type of things previously in terms of setting up your audience. In terms of your placements then, you can set these up as we've discussed before, your budget and schedule. Now down in the ad format, this is the piece that's a little bit different for this type of ad. Now you can see you have to select the Facebook page that you're promoting, and then if I'd published that event, that'll be showing up here, or I could just paste the URL straight in. So in order for the event to show up here, it firstly has to be published. So that's really the steps. But from there, it's fairly straightforward. You just need to enter the text as usual, and there's nothing really different then from there on. So now that you understand what event response ads are, the copy that you can use, targeting options, and even some alternatives, and how to set it up inside the Ads Create tool, go ahead and set one up for yourself if you want to reach more people who are likely to attend your next event.